Real ID, pre-orders, and the guilt that burdens female gamers. Yeah, today I'm gonna talk about mandatory government IDs for gaming. And that thought alone makes me wanna dust up my social security number to avoid getting logged out, just as I'm about to launch an attack on Lemoyne Raiders in Red Dead Redemption 2. Haters would say I can't live without drama, and I admit there's a bit of truth in there. That's why I'm about to land you in the middle of the gaming beef between Sony and Tencent. Allegedly, Tencent ripped off Sony's Horizon franchise and set us up for the biggest battle of the giants since Godzilla vs. Kong. So if you like the wild rides, don't press the skip button. This is not a report. This is your game loop. Will there be a time when a bad game of Apex Legends quickly escalates from get good to I know where you live, where your KD becomes less important than your date of birth, and when just firing up Counter-Strike on your PC turns into a matter of national security? Apparently, age verification is coming to gaming, possibly helping regulating video games more than Disneyland sanitizes their employees' smiles. So how did we get here? Toxicity, smurfing, fake accounts? At least that's what the Goody Two Shoes Brigade says. But don't you dare to imply I support bad practices. I want all the bad things gone too, but experience in the countries that implemented age verification says that asking gamers for government ID doesn't magically turn a troll into a Rhodes Scholar. You can still get griefed in their lobbies, find cheaters, and those who will call your mom a variety of creative obscenities. So is all this worth locking your grandma out of Candy Crush because she can't figure out how to scan her passport? I'm about to trash my PC and join a monastery. But before I withdraw from worldly life to devote myself to prayer, I want to address your habits, because I know you signed up for updates, you never miss the trailers, and FOMO is running wild. Let's face it, you bought the hype, way before Steam alerts you that for only $30 more, you can play the most anticipated game of the year a few days earlier. You're now facing the most difficult dilemma since Shakespeare wrote the Hamlet, to pre-order or not, that is the question. But don't you dare to remind me I failed my English class, and that I googled Hamlet only for this video. I know how it feels to stare at the prospect of being a wallflower while the cool kids are already making out in the janitor's closet. I admit, I pre-ordered Cyberpunk and my shrink is still working with me about it. Look, many AAA games at launch are less polished than a kindergarten finger painting. They plummet in value faster than my respect for meme coins, and I really had that thing for Hawk to a girl. So be patient and mute those shameless YouTube clickbait merchants. But hey, I didn't say you should mute me. Oh, you're back. That's good. Don't leave now, because it's only getting spicier. So let's jump over the bro barrier and enter the room full of bold confessions, because I have some groundbreaking news that will absolutely rock your world, provided your world is not just the inside of a Dorito bag. A new study shows nearly a third of female gamers are feeling guilty about playing video games, and some are even keeping it a secret. What are you hiding, ladies? A secret Sims family where you drown all the NPCs in a pool? Are you telling me you'd rather admit to liking Nickelback than shove it down our throat on Reddit that you beat Millennia in Elden Ring? Look, I'm not trying to mansplain things to you. Okay, perhaps I'm trying a bit, but come on. A third of female gamers are walking around with a secret shame, like they stole the last slice of pizza from the office fridge, but instead they were fragging noobs in Call of Duty. Ladies, equality is coming, and you know what that means. You can finally suffer from carpal tunnel syndrome, so don't feel guilty, if for nothing else but because you can't exchange guilt for the in-game currency. Let's move on from guilt. I'd rather build my career as drama merchant, so someone get me a megaphone, because I can't stress this enough. Forget anti-cheats and endless debates about frame rates. The biggest drama in gaming is coming from the Far East, after Sony officially launched a lawsuit across the China Sea, in what could be the biggest Sino-Japanese battle since World War II. Allegedly, Tencent decided to take Sony's beloved Horizon franchise, shove it into a photocopy machine, and hit enlarge. My guess is that this is not the first time nor the last time a hot redhead caused a conflict, so don't you dare to claim it never crossed your mind. Admit it. Who else has a gorgeous fiery redhead kicking besides my fantasies, of course? Sony claims Tencent asked for a permission to do their own Horizon called Light of Mataram, but Sony said no, and I don't blame them, if for nothing else because Light of Mataram sounds like a Bollywood movie with a worldwide premiere scheduled in Cambodia. But Tencent did it anyway, and all of a sudden we got a legal drama straight out of Ally McBeal. Just don't ask me who is winning, because that's above my pay grade. This was your Game Loop. Thanks for watching.